1997, Reverend Kelly and Patty Duininck answered the call to raise the standard of the Word of God in the South Pacific. They did this through the starting of a Bible training center in Apia, Samoa, where they began teaching and training up ministers of the gospel. Today, that school is part of the family of international Rhema schools around the world. When Kelly Duininck went home to be with the Lord in 2008, his wife Patty decided to head back to the islands with their 2 children to complete the course God set before them. She has continued their work through the expanding of the school. It is now a 4-year program with over 100 current students. The starting of All Nations Church with multiple satellite locations, including New Zealand and Fiji, that has ministered to thousands of men, women, and children from all over the island. And the launching out of their boat, the Uttermost Witness, taking them to the remotest islands to preach and teach the gospel to people not otherwise reached. Since 1997, Kelly Duininck Ministries has seen countless saved, thousands healed, ministered to presidents and diplomats, and sent out many graduates to minister the gospel. In 2009, as I sat in a meeting with Reverend Duininck and listened to the vision of Kelly Duininck Ministries, the Lord dropped in my spirit a recognition that I would go there, that I would become a part of what Rhema is doing in the South Pacific. Today, in 2012, that vision is about to come to pass. From March 15th to April 22nd, 2012, I will head to Apia, Samoa to help minister with Kelly Duininck Ministries. For 5 weeks in the spring of 2012, I will become a part of what Kelly Duininck Ministries is doing in the South Pacific, on the islands of Samoa. For 5 weeks, I will have the opportunity to stand behind Reverend Duininck and hold up her arms in support. For 5 weeks in 2012, I will have the chance to observe and learn what it means to be a missionary in the end times. I can't guarantee you that I will get to speak to crowds of thousands, but I can guarantee you that lives will be touched. I can't guarantee that blind eyes will be opened, but this I can guarantee: God is going to move. I can't guarantee you that I will speak to presidents, but I can guarantee that lost will become found. For 5 weeks in 2012, God will have a willing vessel to minister to the hearts and lives of the people of Samoa. For 5 weeks in 2012, you have a chance to make a difference in the lives of the people of Samoa. For 5 weeks, you have the chance for your voice to be heard. Even if you never put a foot on the island of Samoa, through your prayer and financial support, you'll be a big part of what God is doing over there. For 5 weeks, you have the chance to bring the gospel to the uttermost parts of the earth. Will you join me for 5 weeks in Samoa? Will you become a part of what God is doing in the South Pacific? Together with your prayers and financial support, we can reach the lost in the South Pacific. You don't want to miss out on 5 weeks that will change lives forever. To be a part, check out my website, samlevymissions.weebly.com, or look us up on Facebook and drop us a note. I want you to have the chance to experience what God can do in only 5 weeks.